Howdy, Breakers. So we just left the Love's Travel Center about 10 minutes ago, and we are on the road now and headed towards Maumee Bay, Ohio State Park, which is 4 hours and 42 minutes from now, according to the GPS system in here in the truck. But we wanted to just give you a real quick overview of what we thought of the Love's station, and I would stay there again in a heartbeat. What about you, dear?
Yeah, it was everything was clean, everything was easy to get to, easy to park. It was well worth the money.
How much was it at night?
I believe it was $59. It was like $62 after some change after tax. But if you need a spot to stay, we went in, had dinner at the Hardee's there that was attached to it, and they said Love's is it's a Love's RV stop, and they're building more and more of them, and I can see why. It was full. It was every spot was taken when we showed up, and
you did it all online, right?
Yeah, you do it all online, and it's real easy to do, and it was well worth it.
Yeah, they sent back an email, and you're supposed to let them know when you arrive, and then they give you your spot number, which we were Site 1, which was great because we were right next to the dog park, and it was great to be able to let Bonnie and Clyde go out there and play in the dog park and do their thing a few times while we were there. And I would have to agree. I didn't know how well it was going to be sleeping there last night because it is a truck stop, but I slept fine.
She slept great, I can tell you that.
So I
stayed up and did laundry.
Yeah,
anyway.
We had full hookup. We were able to clean our systems out because of that reason. After being in Wisconsin with no sewer, we took the opportunity to clean everything out really well, and so he did that, but we got to catch up on all of our laundry, which was great, and we enjoyed the showers. The water pressure was fantastic. It was really, really nice.
Which we do use a regulator, so it was set to 50, but so obviously at Arrowhead we were not pushing 50 psi. We were probably pushing about 20. And so that made a big difference. Plus just being able to let the water run for a little bit was great. So.
Yes, it was. And not having to rush to get a shower because you're worried about the amount of water you're using and the amount of tanks that you're filling up. And we really got spoiled, and then we didn't get spoiled not having full hookup. Then last night we got spoiled again. Unfortunately, at Maumee Bay for 10 days, we're only going to have electric, but it is 50 amp. So we're going to have to, I think he's ordered a bag. We're going to fill up with water. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to fill up the water tank as we get into the park, and then traffic. And we're going to fill the tank up, and then we also have a water bag coming from Amazon. We'll pick that up at my mom's this week and use that to continue to fill. And we have the honey wagon, honey pot. I think it's honey wagon.
Okay.
We have that to dump, so we'll just do that, like I said, for the 10 days. And then we go to Sandusky RV Resort.
We have all of it.
Resort.
And we have it all there, right?
Yeah,
everything
there, including cable. So
yeah.
Which was nice at this Love's because they had Wi-Fi.
Yes.
So I didn't have to put the Starlink out or anything like that. It was good Wi-Fi. We watched,
it was.
Like I said, TV last night and took care of business, and it was a good day. It was a good night. Hopefully, have a great day traveling. Right now, we are on I-90?
80.
80. Mm-hmm. We're on I-80, and all kinds of construction.
Yeah.
Yay. And,
we love construction, don't we?
So we're going to just drive through here and get everything hopefully it'll clear up by the time we get past Chicago, because that's going to be the fun part. Because I know since we've gone to Oshkosh every year for the last 20 some years, our drive through Chicago has always been fun, and so we're hoping that it's not going to be a bad trek. We're actually not going to be up through Chicago this time. We're going to graze Chicago on the south end, and
But we have to go through Gary, right?
yeah, we still have to go through Gary, Indiana,
Ugh.
and all that. And then once we get to Ohio, hopefully things will smooth out. And actually, once we get to Ohio, I think it's only about an hour drive from the border of Ohio to just on the other side of Toledo. So there's where Maumee Bay State Park is there. So, anyway, I'm good.
Yeah. We will let you know when we get there. See ya. Okay, so we've been traveling, what, 3.5 hours so far?
4 hours.
4 hours. We go through the Indiana toll road, $65.70. And then a couple miles up the road, we have to get on the Ohio Turnpike, and it was $8. I'm like, the guy, when we pulled up, it sounded like we didn't really know what he said. And he wasn't very nice. And he was like, we thought he said $6.70, and then we thought he said $5.60. So Daniel hands him a $20 bill, and the guy just looks at him like, this is not going to cover it. So we just kind of have to look at him and go, okay. And he's like, $65.70. $65.70. Really? Has anybody else gotten tolls for $65.70? I
mean, we understand that we're hauling a trailer, and that adds. But coming into Ohio, the cars in front of us were paying $3.50, and we had to pay $8. And I understand that because we have more. It goes by how many axles are on the road.
We have 4 axles, it says.
Well, they said 4, which I can't figure that out because actually we have 8. But anyway, I'm not going to argue with them at this point. But yeah, Indiana, we got kind of hosed on that deal. But let us know the toll situation. If there's, we know about Easy Pass because we had that while we were in Louisville. I have used it all the time crossing over to the bridges in Louisville through the RiverLink, and we've used Easy Pass in Chicago, going up to Oshkosh. I think we even used it. We used it for something else. But anyway, long story short, I guess we'll have to find a better way. Right now, we're using RV Trip Wizard, I think it is, or to plan our trips to make sure we have enough clearance since we have such a tall rig. And I never saw anything on there about the toll roads, so we'll have to look that up. Anyway.
Yeah, please let us know if
there's a better way.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, we're out of here. See you, Breakers.
So hey Breakers, I know I told you that it looked to it appeared to be that our slide pantry was fixed in our last video. It decided to bend the track. We did have a 5-hour somewhat bumpy ride here, and as you can see, when we arrived at Maumee Bay, Daniel was filling up with water, and I had went around to let the dogs out, and this is what I saw. The blind was up at that point from the outside, and I'm like, oh my gosh, the pantry is out and laying on the kitchen table. So I was flipping pretty much, and I was thinking the worst. It would come in, it would be busted, the table would be busted, so other things would be broken, something. And thank God, this is all it was. The pantry came off the track completely because the track bent. That wood that Daniel was showing you about in that first video that was very flimsy is going to have to be completely replaced, pretty much.
We're going to re-engineer this because apparently Forest River didn't engineer it correctly for bumps. And considering this vehicle goes down the highway and hits bumps, now we're going to have to take care of it.
So that is a rainy, nasty day out. As you can see, maybe a little bit outside, it's rainy. And so that's what our project is. He's going to measure the tracks. We're going to go to Home Depot. There is one nearby, and we're going to get hopefully everything we need to be able to reinforce this the way it should have been done to begin with. But I am very, very grateful that nothing else was broken during this process. So I'm very thankful for that. So we will definitely keep you updated on this. And yeah, I do bungee cord a lot of things. I have been bungee cording everything pretty much in the closets. We have a built-in dresser in our closet, and so I will take, and I'll show a video of that, where I've pushed everything up against the dresser drawers that's in that, and I bungee cord everything that's loose around it into that dresser. And so far, knock on wood, we have not experienced anything coming out of place. So what I told Daniel is, if you notice, we do have straps on each side of the fridge, and I'm going to bungee cord the pantry handle to the refrigerator straps next time we travel. So even if it tries to come off anywhere, it's not going to come out of that pantry. So anyway, well, we will get back with you when we get all the supplies and are ready to fix this thing.
Howdy, breakers. Well, on the last video, we said we fixed this. I said I fixed it. Well, getting it to Ohio, it broke again, but this time it landed on the table. We got video of that, pictures of that, whatever. Anyway, I finally said enough. I went through, pulled everything out, re-engineered it, put all new wood in, new rails, because the old rails were, one of them's bent into several pieces. Anyway, it just poorly engineered from the factory. I re-engineered a lot more support underneath it. Come here and show you can look and see where I put a whole new shelf and another support piece underneath to hold it up. And now it just slides in and out. Nice and easy, like it was supposed to. And everything's tightened down. Boom, it works.
Well, I hope I have the before. I know I have pictures on one of the other videos of what it looked like before you did this, before you put this shelf in that has the legs for the extra support. It looks super good, dear.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Now
See
we'll
his
see.
skills that he had to, he thought Ford Motor Company was skills were done, and they're not done. They're just starting.
Yay.
But yeah, I can you hold it 1 second? I'm gonna open it. I know I did it on the last video, but I think it's so much more smooth now. Oh, look at this. Yeah, before it was, there's no way I could have done this. It was really tough to pull it out, and it still has that good latch. And we're gonna make sure this thing stays here when I bungee cord it from here to the refrigerator. And then if it tries to even, because God knows the roads that we've been traveling on are super bumpy, super. So anyway, yeah, this is great. I'll clean her all up, and we'll try to get more stuff in it, and we'll see how our next travel day goes. We're only going to go about, what, an hour and a half from here next to Sandusky?
An hour.
All right, so we're going to go from Mommy Bay, which is where we're at now. We will have more video on Mommy Bay, and then we're going to Sandusky. So a lot less wear and tear on the camper for just an hour drive. So anyway, but thumbs up. Daniel, you did a fantastic job, just like I knew you would. And yeah, I'm grateful and thankful.
Me too.
So.
See you next time, Breakers.
So we are in Carroll Township, which is the western side of Lake Erie. And I wanted to share this with you. This is actually a nuclear plant. You can catch the sign here. We're going a little too fast, but anyway, it is an actual nuclear plant, which we were... Nuclear power plant. But that's massive. So, all right, this week we are at Mommy Bay State Park Campground in Ohio, and we are currently staying until the 24th, but we just wanted to let you know and show you where the entrance is. And so far we are really enjoying this park, and if you're ever over this way, I encourage you to stay. The views of Lake Erie are just absolutely gorgeous. So Daniel and I have still been riding our e-bikes. We found all these hiking trails, and it's amazing. We are like literally right here riding our e-bike, and right there is like a beautiful lighthouse over here. And Daniel had made the comment. I said, who would have thought in a million years we'd be riding an e-bike right up against Lake Erie? And what was it you said there?
I said, this is why we did this. This is why we decided to sell everything, get in an RV, and drag it across the country, because we can do this. And then go right back to our camper after we're done. And here in another week, we're going to be in Sandusky, Ohio. Pretty much do the same thing. And we're just going to keep doing this until we find, our happy place where we just want to hang out, period. But for now, this is part of the adventure, and I'm loving it. So.
Hey, I was just wondering, could we take the bike over on the ferry to Put-in Bay and ride around on our bikes instead of a golf cart?
Well, we could do the ferry. You can't do it on the Jet Express, but you can do it on the ferry. The Miller Ferry, which we've never done since you and I have been together. No, we did it one time. We took the Expedition.
Right, but that would be cool riding around on Put-in Bay on our e-bikes.
E-bikes instead of renting a golf cart.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay, perfect.
Lots to think about.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to continue doing some riding. So, who can tell me what's wrong with that flooring right there? You know, we said showed in our last video the amount of flooring that Forest River sent, and that was it. The problem is, it does not match. It is more of, definitely has gray to it, not the tan tones. It's just not going to work. So prior to Forest River sending us that huge amount of flooring that they sent, we decided to go to a couple, Home Depot and Lowe's and Menards, and I'm just checking around here to show you what we did. I mean, yes, you can tell it, but not horribly bad. There's the piece that we fixed right there. We actually got that piece at Home Depot it was a sample piece, and Daniel took care of the tear that was underneath it, and we pieced it with this. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, it's not the best. Well, no, it's not. You're right. But I will tell you that it is behind the couch, the sectional here, and the countertop in the kitchen. So the basket that you see with the blankets in it, along with, we keep bottled water and different things back there. So once this gets dry, because we sealed it down very well with vinyl flooring, once it gets dry, then we'll be putting everything back together, and that's the way it's going to stay for now anyway. If we end up finding the flooring, maybe even go back and get a bigger section where it's a full rectangle like these are, then we can do that. But I don't think, because of where it's at, somebody's going to walk in here and go, oh my goodness, that piece of your flooring doesn't match. For one, they're never going to hardly see it, because like I said, it is behind the couch and the countertop here. So it's normally, we even have our trash can back there, but it's not going to be noticed. So we are going to leave it at that for now. And I guess that was our DIY project. But like I said, there is no way we could have done this flooring whatsoever, because it matches. It's terrible. It's terrible. So once again, Forest River, thanks, but no thanks. We just took care of it ourselves, along with the pantry that he redesigned. And we're just going to keep trucking along, and hopefully anything else that decides to go bad. I've got a good handyman, and he can most of the time get the job done. So I'm very happy about that. And then here's our, we're good to go for now. All right, so we have decided to take another short e-bike ride, and we found this cool trail where we can kind of stay off the roads, main roads, and so that's what we're going to do. So Daniel's going to take the lead, and here we go.
till the last leaf falls.
if you're wondering, the speeds, there's 5 pass levels. I am on 5 currently. This will go about 20 miles an hour. Apparently, Daniel says there is some kind of trick that you can set it on something and it will pick up more speed. I'm thinking maybe, I think 28 miles per hour is what they register at total. So, but they're nice. Of course, we're cheating. We're not pedaling. And I tell Daniel all the time, we pass all these bikers and they're pedaling, and they probably think, yeah, look at them, they're lazy. And Daniel goes, yeah, well, I'm retired. I'm allowed to be lazy, so we just go with it. Good morning, breakers. So yesterday we spent the day at Daniel's mom's house, but we realized when we left yesterday that we were pretty near out of water at the camper. And for those who may not remember, where we are staying here at Maumee Bay, we only have electric. So we have no water and no sewer. There we go. All right.
Valve open.
Okay, so we're gonna let this fill up. I'm not gonna film all of this, and I will get back with you when we get back to the camper and we're ready to transfer it. So, alrighty. All right, so we're back, and you can see that the bag is full. And
turn the pump on.
He's gonna turn the pump on, and then we are gonna slowly watch this bag deflate as the water then is going all the way over here to the camper.
Pumps on, puppies are out. Valve is open.
Now you can already see the bag is not as full as it was. And how many, what do we have, a 54-gallon tank of fresh water?
54 gallons, and then we have, this bag is 30. We've done it twice, so it'll probably be more than full. I don't know yet, we'll see. I'm not quite sure. We had the 54 gallons in it when we started.
Right.
This journey, so.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is what it's like when you don't have fresh water either. So we do. Oh, careful. So we've got Bonnie and Clyde, and they don't like to be in their little dog fencing area, but we've got other people with other pets nearby, and we can't really let them roam. And Bonnie's our roamer. Clyde would pretty much stay here. She would not. So, but anyway, that's them this morning. They've been up and doing their thing. And oh, I know, buddy. I know. You don't like being in there, do you? Bonnie, are you eating grass? Really? Anyway, so those are our pupsies this morning, and it's going to be a very, I think, mild, cool, on the cooler side day, which I am totally fine with, and we'll see what the day brings.